Hersheypark Christmas Candylane is one of the best times in the world just for the vibe of the park. You got the lights all around. You got Treeville, you got the Noel show, and you got hot chocolate to enjoy. And you still got a few sweet coasters that are open during Hersheypark Christmas Candylane. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how to maximize your day at the park during Christmas Candylane. Thank you so much to Great Bear Productions for this video idea. I've been there every weekend of Hersheypark Christmas Candylane, so I have a say and I have good ideas of what you guys need to do on how to maximize your day. And this will be including some flat rides so you can get some good scenery of the lights and some other things for you guys to enjoy just to maximize your day and ride all the coasters and everything. So yeah, thank you to Great Bear Productions for this video idea. I'll leave his link in the description below. If you're not already subscribed to him, he makes awesome Hersheypark content that you guys aren't going to want to miss. If you want to see the daily lace of Hersheypark Crazy, make sure you guys go check out my Instagram. That will also be linked in the description. And if you guys haven't already, go on my channel page and go all the way down and it says my friends and other HP content. Make sure you guys go and watch and subscribe to all of them. They make some great content that you guys aren't going to want to miss. Anyways, let's get straight into this video. I'm HPC and I'm crazy for Hersheypark. Anyways, guys, the first step we're going to want to do is to cross out Saturdays. Saturdays are the worst day to go to the park. I would recommend going on a Friday or a Saturday. And now there's going to be two parts of this video. Because one, I'm going to break down what to do on a Friday and on what to do on a Sunday. I wouldn't suggest visiting the park on a Saturday. It is very packed on Saturdays. I would highly suggest Friday or Sunday. So the two parts of this video are going to be me breaking down what to do on Friday and Saturday. So it's Friday. You just got to the park. It's 5 o'clock. It's around 5 o'clock because you wanted to get there a little early. So it's either around 4:30, 4 o'clock. So you just wanted to get there early. I would suggest getting a good parking spot. I'd suggest getting there at 4 o'clock. That's just my personal suggestion. But you got a good parking spot because you were there early and you're just getting into the park and you're one of the first people in line. Everything's going perfect. The line starts to come in front of you as you wait as the clock ticks down to get into the park. It's around 5 o'clock now. You're in the park. It's around 5 o'clock, 5:30, depending on how long the line is and what you got. So let's just say it's 5:30. Or no, let's say 5:20-ish. No, let's just go with 5:30 to round it up so it's easier for me to keep going. So it's around 5:30. You just got into the park. Alright, guys. So you just got into the park. It's around 5 o'clock. The park just opened. You're still in line waiting to get in. It's around 5:10 and you're in the park. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to walk into the park and you're going to see Hersheypark's tallest, fastest, and longest coaster in the park. Skip it. There is no circumstance on any Hersheypark day where you're going to want to hit Candymonium first. It is the worst ride in the park when it comes to lines. That thing will get a 3-hour wait at the start of the day, so you're just going to want to completely skip it. Even if you're the first one in line, you still want to skip Candymonium. Go straight to the back of the park and hit Laugh Track. Now, Laugh Track is the park's indoor spinning coaster, and it can get some extremely long wait times because it's the only coaster at the park that's indoors. And since it's pretty cold, everyone's gonna be on Laugh Track. Even if it's not cold, though, Laugh Track always has a long line. So I would suggest hitting Laugh Track first, just so you can get it done before any of the other rides are done. Alright, so you just got Laugh Track done. You got in at 5 o'clock. It took you about 10 minutes to walk to the back of the park. So once you got to the back of the park, it's around 5:10, you ride Laugh Track, and now it's around 5:20, 5:30. What you're going to want to do is hit Wildcat, the Hersheypark's first ever GCI wooden roller coaster. You're going to want to hit this first. I'm going to hit this second, and after you're done with this, since you got on it pretty fast, it's probably around, if it was around 5:30 when you got off of Laugh Track, it's probably around 5:40, 5:45, in that window. What you're going to want to do is hit Wild Mouse. There's nothing unique about this coaster. It's just a Wild Mouse. Anyways, Wild Mouse is underrated. You should hit it. It's a good coaster. You actually get some good, decent pops of airtime on it. You know, Grant, fight me. Well, it's his wife, so I don't know why he's complaining. But anyways, guys, hit Wild Mouse. After you hit Wild Mouse, it's probably around 5:50, 6 o'clock. Now, congratulations. You've already done 3 of Hersheypark's roller coasters out of a few that are open in under an hour. Now, what you're going to want to do is hit Coco Cruiser. If you're trying to hit every coaster in the park, you're just going to want to work your way down and hit Coco Cruiser. After this, it's around 6:15 because the line was just about 10 minutes long, and now it's around 6:15. Make a beeline, and I mean a beeline straight Super Duper Looper. You want to get there right before the Noel show starts. So while people are trying to watch the Noel show, you're in line for Super Duper Looper, and you're about to ride that, so there's not that long of a line. So after you rode Super Duper Looper, depending on the line, it was probably about a 20-minute wait, but it's fine. We can sacrifice that time. It's probably around 6:45, almost 7 o'clock. What you're going to want to do is now get some hot chocolate and go to Candymonium. There's a few places that you can get hot chocolate at. Just get some hot chocolate and go straight to Candymonium. Drink some of that hot chocolate and prepare for the coldest ride of the day, which is Candymonium. Candymonium is going to be a really cold ride, and there still might be a wait, but no matter what the wait is, we can sacrifice that time, guys, because we have rode every coaster that is open during Christmas Candylane. Now, I know it's a select few, but you still rode every coaster that's operating during Christmas Candylane. So let's give yourself a pat on the back for a second. Now, after you realize that you've rode every coaster at Christmas Candylane, what you're going to want to do is get some flat ride experiences. Hersheypark's Christmas Candylane has a really great scenic, areas of the park during Christmas Candylane where there's a whole bunch of lights. You have the old train, which I would suggest doing. You also have the Speedway, which also has a very good mini sweet lights thing. The old train has a lot of better lights, but in the mini sweet lights area, that's what I like to call it, in the Speedway, you can actually drive through it yourself and stop when you want to take good looks. First off, before we do this, I would go and hit the train, because you just rode Candymonium, so just go back to where around Coca Cruiser was and hit the train. It's a little bit past Coca Cruiser, but you get the gist. It's by the Claw. Hit the train, because you can get some really nice scenic routes of that. Maybe record some stuff for your friends or whatever you're doing at the park that day. Just do that and experience it with your friends, or if you're by yourself, just get a good experience of the amazing light show they put on at the train. After this, you're going to want to go to the drop towers. Now, the drop towers, I know, but the drop towers, I would suggest going straight into the back of the drop towers, because you can get a very good view of every single light in the park. Maybe witness some of the Noel show if you get up there in time. Also, the Ferris wheel is very nice. So go straight for the back of the drop tower and get on that side, because it is very nice just to get a really nice scenic shot. Not a scenic shot, but a scenic view of Hersheypark during the Christmas Candylane season. Very, very beautiful sights. Now, after that, you're going to want to go straight to the Speedway. It's actually right. Congratulations, you did everything on the way. So you're already done with everything else you should probably hit that day. So go straight to the Speedway and experience many sweet lights. After you're done with all of this, it's probably 8:30 around closing time. Maybe you can get one last ride on Candymonium before you head out, but it's about time just to leave. I wouldn't suggest eating on Fridays. I would just suggest getting a huge dinner before you leave, so you're not hungry at all, because you're only going to be there for like 4 hours. 4 hours, yeah. 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. You're only going to be there for about 4 hours. So just get a heavy dinner and just don't eat. Now it's Sunday. We skipped a day and it's Sunday. Now, I wouldn't suggest going to on Saturdays, like I said, but now it's Sunday. This video is already halfway over. So it's Sunday. It's around 1 o'clock, because you want to get there an hour early, like I said. It's around 1 o'clock. You just got to the park. You're in line. It's around 1:15 when you get in line, and then the park opens. Alright, guys. So you're like the first one in line. It's 2 o'clock. You're in the doors. This is the time to go straight to laugh track and do everything like I just previously said. But I'm just going to tell you the time changes so you guys have a good idea of how close you can be following this tutorial video. So what you're going to want to do is go to laugh track. After you're done with laugh track, it should be around 2:30, because it took you about 10 minutes to walk back there. Maybe a 10-minute wait, probably not. And then you're going to hit laugh track. Now it's around 2:45. Then you hit Wild Mouse, and now it's around 3 o'clock. So you still fit in that hour range. And now you're going to go to Coca Cruiser. After you're done with that, it's probably around 3:30-ish, or 3:20. After you're done with that, you're going to hit Super Duper Looper. It's because, guys, it doesn't matter if the Noel show is on this day. There is nothing to wait for, because you have so much time of Christmas Candylane. You got 2 to 9. That's a lot of time you can go and just enjoy yourself. So just go to Coca Cruiser, go to Super Duper Looper, and then go to Candymonium. After that, do what I just said with the lights, because it's a very good scenic route. And yeah, and then just do whatever you want. Guys, you have done every coaster in the park. You can just do whatever you want now. Get some re-rides or whatever you want. So this is what I would recommend specifically for Hersheypark Christmas Candy Lane. I really hope you guys went on to enjoy this video. Thank you for Great Bear Productions, again, for the suggestion of this video idea. I'm going to link in the description for his channel and for my Instagram. And as always, stay crazy for Hersheypark, everybody.